With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from Buffalo. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Throwing right away on the game's first play. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Second down. Nix. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Now it's Dobbins. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On fourth down, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing right away is Allen. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Allen to throw on second down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third down, 3 to go. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is first and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
A run with Dobbins. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Marvin Mims, touchdown Broncos. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
56.
First down, Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Pass complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another close. First down. 1st and 10.
We are through one. 13-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Moving left. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Josh Allen. Touchdown Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 13-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. McLaughlin now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now he takes off. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity,
and that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. It is 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And the Bills are going to take possession.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, the mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And
he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Allen now on second down. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Third down.
Allen to throw on third and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. To the goal line and in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills.
I was saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Nix now on first and 10. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down. Nix. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Throw it. Nix. Moving outside the pocket. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up second and goal.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's LaVisca Chenault. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Josh Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And a mark him down just shy of the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
3rd and 10. Throwing is Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's taken in.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A first down throw for Nix. That is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Pushed out to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
On 4th down, here's Nix. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shaquille. And knock him down up beyond the 30. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more is Allen. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Allen to throw again. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. first down. Here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they had a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. And now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Forced to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
Aside that open man is Knox. They'll go up here, first and 10.
And the Bills, first down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. From 31, here's second and 8.
On the pickup, it's second and 8.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And finds some daylight. A pass 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. So now they'll throw it with Allen. He gets this one to Moore.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
You get rid of it. It is completed. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Oh, my goodness. They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to throw is Nix. Forced out wide. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Nix from the gun on third down. He'll take a shot with Mims inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Denver. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. At their own 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a gain of 23. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Denver first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Picked up by Matt Milano. And the Bills will take over at their own 14-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. One more time going up top with Allen. Headed left, buying time. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Allen gonna throw for it. Gonna look deep, looking for more. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Hicks, how to throw it here on first down. Uh-oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Now give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. What can they do here? This is third and forever. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The penalty helps a bit, but it's still third and long. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos.